Phoam Ranger, here another episode of Phoam Ranger Sports. This episode we are recapping softball's homestand this past weekend where they hosted the New Mexico Lobos, and we're also going to recap their road doubleheader at Utah State on Wednesday the 8th. So this past weekend, the 2nd through 4th of this month, they hosted New Mexico. I was thinking they would win at least one or two games. Unfortunately, softball got absolutely swept. Lost the first game 1-6. Lost the second game in extra innings 2-9. They dropped the third game 2-6 to New Mexico. Just pulling up the box scores and recaps. For those three games. Again, the first game of the three-game homestand, they lost 6-1 to New Mexico. Win for New Mexico, moved them to 16-19 4-6 in conference play. Loss to the Broncos, dropped to 18-21 4-6 in conference play. New Mexico scored twice in the first, once in third, once in the fourth, twice in the second. For 6 runs, 9 hits, 1 error. The Broncos got their lone run in the bottom of the 7th. As a team, they combined for 7 hits and 1 error. Kaylin Benefield picked up her 7th win this season for New Mexico. Olivia Bauer picked up her 5th loss of the season for the Broncos. Game was overcast. Took 2 hours 15 minutes. In New Mexico, got on board first and topped the first on a McKenzie RBI single through left side. Scoring B. Williams and advancing Vasquez Dick to second. Then soon after, A. Williams RBI ground out to shortstop with Vasquez Dick scoring and McKenzie advancing to third. And top the third, it became 3-0 New Mexico on A. Williams, sac fly, foul out to right field, scoring Vasquez Dick. And top the fourth, Vasquez Dick, sac fly to center field, scoring Rowe. Top the 7th became 6-0 on a 2-run homer to left center by A. Williams, scoring Briones. The Broncos got the lone run of bottom of 7th on a Maya Flint RBI single through the right side, scoring Marissa Gonzalez. For the victorious Lobos, Fran Williams was the designated player, 1 of 4, the run scored, 1 strikeout, 3 left on base. Jasmine Lloyd pinch hit for her. She went up for 1 with the strikeout. Vasquez Dixon played left field, 1 of 2, 2 runs scored, 1 bad end, 1 walk. Mirko McKenzie first base, 2 of 3 with an RBI and a walk. Gabrielle Biones played shortstop, 0 for 1 with the run scored and a walk. Allie Williams, right field, 2 of 3 with the run scored, 4 batted in. Jessica De Leon was catcher, 1 of 4 with 1 left on base. Grace Rana pinch ran for her. Melanie Macias played second base, 1 of 3 with the walk, 3 left on base. Jewels Hanawahine pinch runners at second base. Estrella Rowe, third base, 1 of 3 at the run scored, 1 left on base. Hayden Luderer, center field, 0 for 2 with the walk, 2 strikeouts. Marina Tinari, pinch hit for her. She drew a walk. All in all, 26 at bats, 6 runs, and 9 hits, 6 batted in, 6 walks, 4 strikeouts, 10 left on base. Homer by Allie Williams, sac hits by Gabrielle Briones and Estrella Rowe. Sac flies by Vasquez Dixon and Allie Williams. Gabrielle Briones was hit by pitch, and Estrella Rowe committed fielding error. For the Broncos, Skylar Stroh played second. She was 1 of 4 with the strikeout. Marissa Gonzalez left field, 3 of 4 with the run scored. Maya Flint designated player, 1 of 3 with an RBI and a walk. Sophia Murr, right field, 1 of 3 with 1 strikeout, 3 left on base. Kaylee Vioria pinch hit for Sophia. She went 0 for 1 with the strikeout. Kate Penberthy, play first base, 0 for 3 with the walk, strikeout for left on base. Holly Farmer, third base, 1 of 3 with the strikeout. Talia Jenkins was catcher, 0 for 2 with the strikeout. Georgia Kreider, pinch hit for Talia. She went 0 for 1 with the strikeout, 1 left on base. Chloe Hughes plays shortstop, 0 for 2 with the strikeout, 1 left on base. Grace Peffley, center field, 0 for 2 with 1 strikeout, 1 left on base. Molly Hodge, pinch hit for Grace. She went 0 for 1 with the strikeout. 29 at bats for the Broncos, 1 run, 7 hits, 1 batted, 2 walks, 10 strikeouts, 10 left on base. Doubles by Marissa Gonzalez and Holly Farmer. Chloe Hughes was hit by pitch and also committed a defensive error. Caleb Bennyfield pitched a complete game for the victory. 7 hits, 1 run that was earned, 2 walks, 10 strikeouts, 1 off pitch, 1 hit batter. Liv Bauer picked up the loss, going 2 1/3 innings, 4 hits, 3 runs all earned, 2 walks, 1 strikeout, 1 wild pitch. Shannon Keegren pitched 2/3 of an inning relief, 2 hits, 1 run that was earned, 1 walk, 1 hit batter, 2 wild pitches. Charlie Duran pitched 3 1/3 innings, 3 hits, 2 runs, both earned, 2 walks, 3 strikeouts. Cody Crabtree, 2/3 of an inning, 1 walk surrendered. Talia Jenkins also was charged with the pass ball for the Broncos as a catcher. Gonna have to recap for this one for any notable information. Not much. It was just more stats about what a couple players did. Again, Marissa Gonzalez, 3 of 4 at the double. Mary Flynn, 1 of 3 with the RBI. That was it. The only notables. Game 2, they lost again. This one in 8 innings. Losing 9-2. New Mexico with the win. Advances 17-19, 5-6 in conference play. The Broncos dropped to 18-22, 4-7 in conference play. New Mexico scored a run in both the 3rd and 4th innings, and then 7 in the 8th inning for 9 runs, 13 hits, 1 error. The Broncos got a run in the 3rd and 4th inning, 2 runs and 4 hits, 1 error. McKenna Guest picked up her 6th win this season for New Mexico. Lula Ray McNamara picked up her 3rd loss for the Broncos in relief. It was clear. Time game was 2 hours 38 minutes. New Mexico top 3rd. McKenzie RBI single the middle, scoring Benefield, advancing Vasquez stick to 2nd. Broncos tied up on a Skylar Stroh solo homer to right center. New Mexico took the lead back to make it 2-1, top 4th on a row. Solo homer to right field. Broncos would tie the game up the bottom of that inning on a Holly Farmer RBI single to center, scoring Sophia Merrill. Then 7 runs for New Mexico top the 8th. Started with the Benefield base loaded walk, scoring De Leon unearned run. Messi advanced to 3rd. Verl advanced to 2nd. Then a wild pitch was uncorked, scoring Macias unearned. Advanced Verl to 3rd and Benefield to 2nd. Then Vasquez stick to make it 5-2. RBI single up the middle. Scoring Rowe and unearned run. Benefield at 3rd and Tenari to 2nd. Then McKenzie grand slam to right center. Benefield scored unearned. Tenari scored unearned. Vasquez Dix scored unearned. And of course McKenzie scored as well in that, but was an unearned run. 4 RBIs, but none of those 4 runs were charged to the pitcher. Probably because of an error. So for New Mexico, Brianna Williams, designated player, 0 for 2 with the strikeout. Marina Tenari, pitch hit, such designated player, 1 of 1 with a run scored and a walk. Vasquez Dixon, left field, 3 of 4 with a run scored, 1 RBI. Miracle McKenzie, first base, 3 of 5, 1 run scored, 5 RBIs, 1 strikeout. Allie Williams, right field, 0 for 4 with the walk, 1 strikeout, 2 left on base. Gabrielle Brion, shortstop, 0 for 4 with the walk, strikeout, 2 left on base. Jessica De Leon, catcher, 2 of 5 with the run scored, 2 left on base. Grace Ranga, pinch ran and play catcher defensively. Melanie Macias, second base, 1 for 4 with the run scored, 1 strikeout. Estrella Rowe, third base, 2 of 4 with 2 runs, 1 batting in, 2 left on base. Caitlin Benefield, center field, 1 of 3, 2 runs scored, 1 RBI, 1 walk, 1 strikeout. And Hayden Luderer, center field, no stats. Came in defensively for Caitlin. Homers by Miracle McKenzie and Estrella Rowe, 1 each. Sacrifice hit, Brianna Williams. Vasquez Dixon was hit by pitch. Gabrielle Briones was charged with an error. And Miracle McKenzie was credited with the double play. Was part of a double play. For the Broncos, Galore Stroh, second base, 1 of 3 with the run scored and RBI. Rosa Gonzalez, left field, 0 for 4 at the strikeout. Maya Flint, designated player, 0 for 2 at the walk and the strikeout. Ashley Hernandez, pitch ran, designated player, 0 for 1. Kate Benberthy, 1 of 3 at the walk and 1 left on base. Sophia Mera, right field, 1 of 3 at the run scored, 2 left on base. Holly Farmer, third base, 1 of 3 at the run scored, non-run scored with an RBI and a walk. Talia Jenkins, catcher, 0 for 1 with the walk. Kaylee Veria, pinch hit. For Talia, she went 0 for 1. Kaylee Galasso, pinch hit as well, went 0 for 1 with the strikeout. Lisa Flint played shortstop, went 0 for 2, 2 strikeouts, 2 left on base. Georgia Kreider, pinch hit, threw a walk. Grace Peffley played center field, she was 0 for 2, 2 left on base. Molly Hodge, pinch hit, 0 for 1 with 1 left on base. All in all, 27 at-bats, 2 runs, 2 batting, 4 hits. 5 walks, 5 strikeouts, 8 left on base. Home run by Skylar Stroh. Sophia Merrill with the sacrifice hit. Sophia Merrill stole a base. Skylar Stroh was hit by pitch. And Holly Farmer was charged with an error in the top of the 8th. And that's why a lot of the runs that inning were not earned to the pitcher. For New Mexico pitching, McKenna Guest picked up the win, going 6 innings, 4 runs, 4 hits, 2 runs, both earned, 2 walks, 3 strikeouts, 1 at batter. Lorena Kapik, 2 innings pitched, 3 walks, 2 strikeouts. For the Broncos, Julian Rose pitched 4 innings as a starter, went 5 hits, 2 runs, both earned, 4 strikeouts, 1 hit batter. Little Ray McNamara pitched 3 2/3 innings in relief, picked up the loss. 6 hits, 4 runs, none of those earned, 1 walk, 2 strikeouts, 1 wild pitch. And Charlie Duran, 1/3 of an inning, 2 hits, 3 runs, all earned, 3 walks. So again, a bit of a rough 8th inning for the Broncos, doing them in the second game of the series. That error in the 8th inning came with 2 outs. Then after that, they scored 7 runs unanswered. Couple things of note: Skylar Stroh won that homer, driving team leading 35th RBI this season. Holly Farmer in Mountain West games is batting .346 with a .452 on base percentage in Mountain West games through that second game of that series. And in the final game, the Broncos lost 6-2 to complete the sweep by New Mexico. New Mexico advanced to 18-19 to 6-6 in conference play. The Broncos dropped to 18-23 for an 8 in conference play. New Mexico scored once in the first, twice in the third, and 3 times in the 7th for 6 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. Broncos scored once in the first, once in the third for 2 runs and 5 hits, 1 error. Kenneth Guest picked up her 7th win of the season. Julian Rose picked up her 10th loss of the season. Weather was clear, 2 hours, 24-minute game. Mexico got on the board first, top first on a Briones RBI double left center, scoring Vasquez Dick. Broncos answered bottom the first. On Cape Benberthy, RBI single up the middle, scoring Stroh unearned. Came 2-1 in top third for New Mexico when A. Williams double right center for an RBI, scoring Dawson and advancing Briones to third. Then soon after that, there was wild pitch scoring Briones and advancing A. Williams to third. Then bottom of third, Sophia Merrill, RBI single, through the right side to make it 3-2. Scoring Marissa Gonzalez with Kate Penberthy advancing third. Miss Avera advancing to second and third error by the right fielder. Then the top of the seventh, 3 runs scored on a DeLeon double to center field. Kenzie scoring unearned, Brion scoring unearned, and A. Williams scoring unearned. For New Mexico, Mariana Chinari, designated player / pitcher, 0 for 4 with the 1 left on base. Vasquez Dixon, play left field, was 0 for 3 with the run scored, 1 walk and 1 strikeout. Merkel McKenzie, play first base, 1 to 4 with the run scored. Ella Dawson, pinch ran and scored. Gabriela Briones, 2-3, 2 runs scored, 1 bat in, 1 walk. Allie Williams, right field, 1 of 1 with run scored, 1 RBI, 3 walks. Jessica De Leon, catcher, 1 of 4 with 3 bat in, 2 strikeouts, 2 left on base. Grace Rana, pinch ran. Melanie Macias, second base, 2 for 3 left on base. Jewels Hano Wahine, pinch ran, set second base, 0 for 1 with 1 left on base. Estrella Rel, third base, 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts. Kaylin Bennyfield, pitchers at center field, 0 for 3 with 2 left on base. And Hayden Luderer came in defensively at center field. 29 at bats, 6 runs, 5 bat in, 7 hits, 5 walks, 5 strikeouts, 7 left on base. Doubles by Gabrielle Briones, Allie Williams, and Jessica De Leon. Fielding error by Allie Williams. For the Broncos, Skylar Strode, second base, 0 for 3 with the run scored, a walk and strike on left on base. Marissa Gonzalez, left field, 0 for 3 with the run scored and a walk. Maya Flint, designated player, 0 for 3 with the strikeout. Kate Penberthy, first base, 2 for 3 with 1 RBI. Sophie Mero, right field, 2 of 3 with an RBI. Holly Farmer, third base, 0 for 3 with the strikeout, 2 left on base. Chloe Hughes, shortstop, 0 for 2 with the strikeout, 2 left on base. Jojo Carter, pinch hit, drew a walk. Talia Jenkins would win 1 for 2. Kaylee Vieira, pinch hit, went 0 for 1 with 1 left on base. Ashley Hernandez played center field, went 0 for 3. All in all, 26 at bats for the Broncos, 2 runs, both batting in, 5 hits, 3 walks, 4 strikeouts, 6 left on base. Chloe Hughes was credited or charged with that error for the Broncos. Pitching wise, New Mexico, Kaylin Bennyfield pitched 2 innings, 3 hits, 1 run, unearned, 1 walk, 2 strikeouts. Mania Tinari, 1/3 of an inning, 1 hit, 1 run that was earned, 1 walk, 1 strikeout. McKenna Guest pitched 4 2/3 innings to get the victory, giving up 1 hit, 1 walk, 1 strikeout. The Broncos, Jillian Rose, picked up the loss, pitched 2 1/3 innings, 5 hits, 3 runs all earned, 2 walks, 2 strikeouts, 1 wild pitch. Little Ray McNamara pitched 4 1/3 innings, 2 hits, 3 runs, none earned, 3 walks, 3 strikeouts, 1 wild pitch. And Olivia Bauer pitched 1/3 of an inning. For New Mexico, Jessica De Leon was charged with a pass ball as a catcher. So again, the Broncos got swept. It was a weekend to forget for the Bronco softball team. Getting a lot of defensive miscues and just a lack of offense that weekend allowed them to get swept by New Mexico. Again, one of the main notes is that Lula Ray McMurray lowered her team best ERA to 2.72 in the loss in the 3rd game of the series. Again, the Broncos got swept by New Mexico. Then the next 2, they did a doubleheader in Logan at Utah State. I'm going to go all the way back down. Going to refresh it. The nice thing is it was a better day for the Broncos on April 8th, the Wednesday, because they beat Utah State in the first game 11-6 and then won 13-2 in 6 innings via mercy rule. So much better 2-game series for Broncos softball. first game, Broncos won 11-6. Moving to 19-23, 5-8 conference play. The loss for the Aggies dropped into 16-22, 5-8 conference play. Broncos are up to for 3 runs in the first, 3 in the third, 1 in the fifth, and 4 in the seventh. For 11 runs, 9 hits, 2 errors. Utah State had 1 in the second, 2 in the fifth, 2 in the sixth, 1 in the seventh for 6 runs, 12 hits, 1 error. Lula Ray McNamara picked up her 8th win this season. Riley Pindell for Utah State picked up her 6th loss. It was clear, 2-hour, 6-minute game. Marissa Gonzalez led off the scoring with the 3 RBI, 3-run homer to right center, scoring Sutherland and Skylar Stroh unearned. And bottom of the second, Kate Vance, RBI single to right center, scoring Grace, or J. McGrace. In the top of the third, Skylar Stroh, solo homer, make it 4-1, became 6-1 on a 2-run homer by Georgia Kreider down the right field line, scoring Marissa Gonzalez. Then top of the fifth, make it 7, Marissa Gonzalez, solo homer to left field. Came 7-2, bottom of the fifth, on a Cronin RBI single up the middle, scoring Kaylee Gusha. Then Kyle Pratt single through the right side, advances second on error by right field. Cronin advances second, then scored unearned on the fielding error to make it 7-3. Bottom of 6, F. Cronin, RBI single to the left field. J. Ramirez scored, Kate Vance third, and K. Gusha advances second. 7-4 became 7-5 on a Kaya Pratt bases loaded walk, scoring Kate Vance, advancing K. Gusha to third, and F. Cronin to second. Then top of the 7th, R. Riley, 2-run single down left field line, scoring Chloe Hughes and M. Hodge. Georgia Kreider advances second to make it 9-5. Came 10-5 on Natalia Jenkins. RBI single to left, advances second to throw. Georgia Kreider scored, and Sophia Romero advanced to third. Make it 10-5, became 11-5. When there was a wild pitch, that scored Sophia Romero, advanced Galasso to third. Then the Aggies got the final run on a solo homer by Alex Bunton to make it 11-6. For the victorious Broncos, Quinn Sutherland, center field, 1-4, the run scored, 1 walk, 1 strikeout, 2 left on base. Skylar Stroh, second base, 1-4, 2 runs, 1 batting in, 2 left on base. Marissa Gonzalez, left field, 2 of 2, 3 runs scored, 4 batting in, 2 walks. Maya Flint, designated player, 0 for 2. Kaylee Vieira, pinch hit and play right field. She went 1 of 1 with a walk. Chloe Hughes, pinch ran and scored for Kaylee. Kate Penberthy played third base. She went 0 for 3. Molly Hodge, pinch hit for Kate. She went 0 for 1 with a run scored. Georgia Kreider, first base, 1 of 3, 2 runs scored, 2 batted in, 1 walk, 1 strikeout. Sophia Romero played right field and designated player, 0 for 2 with a run scored. Rusty Riley, pinch hit and designated player, 1 of 2, 2 batted in, and 1 left on base. Holly Farmer, shortstop, 1 of 2 with 2 walks. Talia Jenkins was catcher, 1 of 2 with an RBI. And Kaylin Galasso, pinch ran for Talia. Overall for the Broncos, 20 at-bats, 11 hits, 11 runs, 9 hits, 10 batting, 7 walks, 2 strikeouts, 5 left on base. Skylar Stroh, Marissa Gonzalez with 2, and Georgia Kreider with 1 homer each. Tilly Jenkins with 2 sacrifice hits. Kaylee Vieira and Kate Penberthy were both charged with 1 defensive error. Skylar Stroh, Kate Penberthy, and Georgia Kreider were each credited with being part of double plays. 1 each for Utah State. Faith Cronin, left field, 3 of 4 with the run scored, 2 batted in. Kaya Pratt, right field, 2 of 3 with an RBI and a walk. Kaylee Erickson, first base, 0 for 4 with the walk with the strikeout for left on base. Kenzie Olsen played first base defensively. Alex Benson played third base, went 1 of 4 with the run scored and an RBI, 2 strikeouts, 2 left on base. Grace Matej, designated player, 1 of 4 with the run scored, 1 strikeout. Jasmine Ramirez to second base, 1 of 4 with the run scored. Kate Vance, shortstop, 3 of 4 with the run scored, 1 batted in, 1 left on base. Jalen Castillo, Catcher 0-for-2 with the walk and a strikeout. Haley Holiday pinch hit for it. Jalen, she went 0-for-1. Former Bronco Keely Gusha played center field, went 1-3 with a run scored and a walk, 2 left on base. 33 at bats, 6 runs, 5 batted in, 12 hits, 3 walks, 5 strikeouts, and 9 left on base. Double by Keely Gusha, homer by Alex Bunton. Defense fair by Alex Bunton, Kaylee Erickson, Jasmine Ramirez, and Kate Vance were each credited with being part of one double play each. Broncos Lula Ray picked up her 8th win, going 6 2/3 innings, 9 hits, 4 runs, 3 earned, 2 walks, 5 strikeouts. Olivia Bauer pitched a third of an inning, 3 hits, 2 runs, both earned, 1 walk. For the Aggies, Riley Pendell picked up the loss. 3 innings, 5 hits, 6 runs, 5 earned, 1 walk, 1 strikeout. And Jordan Lish, 4 innings pitched, 4 hits, 5 runs, all earned, 6 walks, 1 strikeout, 2 wild pitches. In the second game of the doubleheader, Broncos won dominant fashion 13-2 via mercy roll in the 6th inning to advance to 20-23, 6-8 in conference play. The loss for the Aggies dropped to 16-23, 5-9 in conference play. Broncos scored once in the first, twice in the second, twice in the fourth, 8 times in the 6th for 13 runs on 13 hits. Utah State 2 runs in the first, and that was it. They also had 7 hits. Julianne Rose picked up her 6th win this season. Kendall Cochran picked up her 4th loss, and Cody Crabtree picked up her 1st save of the year. Game was played under clear skies, nearly just shy of 2 hours. Marissa Gonzalez led out the Broncos, scoring with a solo homer to left field. Then Utah State took the lead back on a 2-run single in the bottom of the first on Alex Bunton, single the middle, scoring Kaya Pratt and Erickson. Talia Jenkins in top of the second hit a 2-run single up the middle, scoring Kate Penberthy and Holly Farmer. Then top of the fourth, Kate Penberthy homer to left field, solo shot to make it 4-2, became 5-2 Broncos. Holly Farmer out by single right field, scoring Sophia Romero. Came 7-2. Top of the 6th on Talia Jenkins 2-run double right center, scoring Chloe Hughes and Sophia Romero, advancing Holly Farmer to third. 8-2 on a Quinn Sullivan sacrifice fly RBI to center, scoring Holly Farmer. Game 10-2 Broncos on a Marissa Gonzalez 2-run double to right center, scoring Galazzo and Skylar Stroh. Game 11-2 on a Kaylee Vieira RBI double down left field line, scoring Gonzalez and advancing Georgia to third. It became 13-2 on a Kate Penberthy 2-run single to left side, scoring Kreider and Vieira, and she advances second on the throw-in to home. For the Broncos, Quinn Sutherland played center, 0-for-3 with an RBI, 1 strikeout, 1 left on base. Skylar Stroh, second base, 0-for-3 with 1 run scored, 1 strikeout. Marissa Gonzalez, left field, 2-of-4, 2 runs, 3 batted in. Georgia Kreider, first base, 1-of-2 with 1 run scored, 2 walks. Keely Vieira, designated player, 1-of-3, 1 run scored, 1 RBI, 1 walk, 1 strike, 1 left on base. Kate Penberthy, third base, 3-of-4, 2 runs scored, 3 batted in. Chloe Hughes, pinch ran and scored. Sophia Romero played right field, 2-of-4 with 2 runs scored, 1 left on base. Holly Farmer, shortstop, 2-of-2 with 2 runs scored, 1 batted in, 1 walk. Talia Jenkins, catcher, 2-of-3 with 4 RBIs. Kelly Galasso pinch ran and scored for Talia, 28 at bats, 13 runs, 13 hits, 13 batted in, 4 walks, 3 strikeouts, 3 left on base. A double each by Marissa Gonzalez, Georgia Kreider, Kaylee Vieira, and Talia Jenkins. Sophia Romero with the triple, Marissa Gonzalez, Kate Penberthy with the homer each, Quinn Sutherland with the sac fly, Holly Farmer with the steal, and Skylar Stroh hit by pitch. Utah State, Faith Cronin in the field, 0-for-3 with the strikeout. Kenzie Olsen, pinch hit, 0-for-1 with a strikeout. Kaya Pratt, right field, 0-for-2 with the run scored, a walk, a strikeout, 2 left on base. Kaylee Erickson, first base, 2-of-3 with the run scored. Alex Bunton, third base, 2-of-2 with 2 batted in, 1 walk. Ryan Peed, pitch ran. Grace Matez, designated player, 0-for-3 with the strikeout. Jasmine Ramirez, second base, 1-of-2, 2 left on base. Cade Vance, shortstop, 1 of 3, 4 left on base. Jalen Castillo, 0 for 1. Haley Lopez, pinch hit for Jalen, struck out. Haley Holiday as a pinch hitter, 0 for 1. Kelly Gusha played center, was 1 of 3. 25 at bats, 2 runs, 2 batting, 7 hits, 2 walks, 5 strikeouts, 8 left on base. Kaylee Erickson with a double. Jasmine Maris hit by pitch, and Kaylee Erickson was credited as part of a double play. For the Broncos, again, Juliana Rose pitched 4 innings, picking up the win. 6 hits, 2 runs, both earned, 2 walks, 4 strikeouts, 1 wild pitch. Cody Crabtree pitched 2 innings relief, was good enough to pick up a save. 1 hit, 1 strikeout, 1 hit batter. For the Aggies, Kendall Cochran picked up the loss, scoring 5 1/3 innings, 9 hits, 7 runs, all earned, 2 walks, 3 strikeouts. Carly Nero didn't record an out, gave up a hit, 2 runs, both earned, 1 walk, 1 wild pitch. Bradley Pendell, a third of an inning, 2 hits, 4 runs, all earned, 1 walk, 1 hit batter. Cindy Saldana pitched a third of an inning, 1 hit, surrendered. Sully Jenkins was credited for the Broncos with a pass ball defensively as a catcher. So again, after getting swept at home by New Mexico, they took out those frustrations on the road out on the Aggies, sweeping the Aggies on Wednesday. Next Wednesday. After the sweep, the Broncos have now won 7 straight meetings with Utah State. In the doubleheader, the Broncos hit 6 homers, so a bit of a power surge. Riz Gonzalez, 4 extra base hits, including 3 homers, drove in 7 runs, a doubleheader. Talia Jenkins recorded 5 RBIs, including a career high 4 in Game 2. Cody Crabtree registered the final 6 outs in Game 2 to earn her first collegiate save. So a much better series for the Broncos against the Aggies compared to being swept home by New Mexico. Let's just keep plugging along. Then this past weekend on the 10th and 11th, they played at number 20 Grand Canyon. Unfortunately, they didn't do too hot. They lost the first game 4-9 on Friday, April 10th, and then they lost the game on Saturday. They lined with 1-6. The 4-9 loss in the Friday game dropped the Broncos 20-24, 6-9 in conference play. The win for Grand Canyon advanced them to 40-4, 13-2 conference play. Grand Canyon is a juggernaut. Broncos scored once in the second, once in the fifth, twice in the sixth for 4 runs on 4 hits, 1 error. Grand Canyon once in the second, once in the third, thrice in the fifth, 4 times in the sixth for 9 runs and 7 hits, 1 error. Taryn Batterton picked up her 9th win of the season. Lula Ray McNamara picked up her 4th loss in the season. Mostly clear, 2-hour, 32-minute game. Kate Penberthy led the scoring in the top of the second with a solo homer to right center. Grand Canyon answered that on a solo homer by Gonzalez to center to nod up at 1-1. Came 2-1 Grand Canyon on Cooper reaching honor by the shortstop, RBI scoring McCray. Broncos tied it up in top of the 5th. Maris Gonzalez, RBI single to left field, scoring Holly Farmer unearned, and Skylar Stroh advances to second to make it 2-2. Bottom of the 5th, Nolan solo homer to right to make it 2-3. Then soon after that, Cooper 2-run homer to right field, scoring Holtar to make it 5-2. Broncos were able to get with them run in top of the 6th on Maya Flint, 2-run homer left center, scoring Peffley to make it 4-5, but unfortunately for the Broncos, Pond hit a grand slam left field, scoring Wilkinson, Lucas, and Nolan to put the game out of reach, making it by the final score of 4-9. So the Broncos couldn't get any runs in the top of the 7th. For the Broncos, Quinn Sutherland played center, went 0 for 3 with a walk and one left on base. Skylar Stroh, second base, 1 of 2 with the strikeout. Riz Gonzalez, left field, 1 of 4 with an RBI, strikeout to left on base. Georgia Kreider, first base, 0 for 4 with a strikeout to left on base. Kate Penberthy, third base, 1 of 3 with a run scored, RBI, walk and 1 left on base. Grace Peffley, pinch ran for Kate and scored. Keely Veria, designated player, 0 for 1 with the strikeout. Maya Flynn, pinch hit, then designated player, 1 of 1 with the run scored, 2 bat in, 1 walk. Sophie Romero, right field, 0 for 3 with the strikeout, 1 left on base. Holly Farmer, shortstop, 0 for 3 with the run scored and a strikeout. Tally Jenkins was catcher, 0 for 1 with the strikeout. Rusty Riley, pinch hit, thru walk. Ashley Hernandez, pinch ran. 25 at bats, 4 runs, 4 hits, 4 bat in, 4 walks, 7 strikeouts, 7 left on base. Galore Strode the double. Kate Penberthy and Maya Flynn with the homer each. Tally Jenkins, sack hit. Skylar Stroh, hit by the pitch twice. Holly Farmer, defensive error. Skylar Stroh, Georgia Kreider each credited with being part of a double play each. For Grand Canyon, Sidney McCray, center field, 1 of 3 with the run scored, 1 walk, 2 strikeouts. Reagan Holtorf, second base, 1 of 3 with the run scored and a strikeout. Jada Cooper, first base, 1 of 2 with the run scored, 3 bat in, 2 walks. Brian Williams, pinch ran. Trinity Martin, left field, 0 for 4, 3 left on base. Emily Gonzalez, designated player, 1 of 1 with the run scored, 1 RBI, 2 walks. Izurita, pinch ran. Haley Wilkinson also pinch ran and scored. Addison Sheffield, right field, 0 for 2 with the strikeout. Tinley Lucas, catcher, 0 for 2 with the run scored and a walk. Mackenzie Nolan, shortstop, 2 for 2 with 2 runs scored, 1 bat in, 1 walk. Ellie Pond, third base, 1 of 3 with runs and 1 scored, 4 bat in, 2 strikeouts, 1 left on base. 22 at bats, 9 runs, 7 hits, and 9 bat in, 7 walks, 6 strikeouts, 4 left on base. Jada Cooper, Emily Gonzalez, Mackenzie Nolan, and Ellie Pond with the homer each. Reagan Holtorf and Addison Sheffield with the sacrifice hit each. Sidney McCray got a steal. Brian Williams caught stealing. Jada Cooper fielding defensive error. Broncos to Little Ray picked up the tough loss. Going 4 innings, 4 hits, 3 runs, all earned, 2 walks, 4 strikeouts. Julian Rose, 1 and 3rd innings, 2 hits, 5 runs, all earned, 3 walks, 2 strikeouts. Jenny Keegren pitched a third of an inning, 1 hit, 1 run that was earned, 2 walks. Cody Crabtree pitched a third of an inning. For Grand Canyon, Oakley Vickers, 3 2/3 innings, 1 run, 1 hit that was earned, 2 walks, 5 strikeouts. Abby Jones, 2 innings pitched, 1 hit, 1 run unearned, 1 walk, 2 strikeouts, 2 hit batters. Taryn Batterton picked up the win, pitching a third of an inning, giving up 1 hit, 2 runs, both earned, 1 walk. Maggie Place, an inning pitched and 1 hit surrendered. Pulling up the recap because it looks like I accidentally clicked the box score, the other box score, so let's get the right one up, the recap. The first game, that was their 7th game against the top 25 team this year. Kate Penberthy homer for the 3rd time man was play. Riz Gonzalez drove in her team best 14th run in conference games. Lily Ray McMurray started in the circle, her 34th pitching appearance of the season, 2nd nationally in terms of pitching appearances. Then the second game, the doubleheader, the Broncos lost 1-6, 2 dropped to 20 and 25 the season, 6-10 in conference play. Grand Canyon advanced to 41-4, 14-2 conference play. Broncos got their lone run at the top of the 7th, 4 hits, 2 errors. Grand Canyon twice in the first, 4 times in the third for 6 runs, 6 hits, 1 error. Natalie Fritz picked up her 8th win. No losses so far in the year for her. Olivia Bauer picked up her 6th loss for the Broncos of the season. It was sunny, 2-hour, 15-minute game. In the first inning, Gonzalez sac fly to left field, scoring McRae to make it 1-0 Grand Canyon. Then Cooper was out at third, catcher to pitch at third base, but Hotorf scored on the wild pitch to make it 2-0. In the third, Nolan baits loaded walk, scoring Martin. Right advance at third, Lucas to second to make it 3-0 in the top or bottom third. Then soon at that, Pond RBC 2-run single right field, scoring Ray and Lucas, advancing Nolan third. Then became 6-0 bottom third. And Pond was caught stealing, catcher to first base, catcher to second first, with Nolan advancing and scoring on that play. Then became 1-6 on the Cape Penberthy solo homer to left. So Broncos, Quincelin, center field, 1-3 with strikeout, 1 left on base. Galore Stroh, second base, over 3 at the strikeout. Kalen Galasso, second base. No official at bat. Mercer Gonzalez to left field, over 3 with the strikeout. Georgia Kreider, first base, over 3, strikeout, 1 left on base. Cape Penberthy, third base, 1 of 2. 1 run scored, 1 bat in and walk. Maya Flint, designated player, over 3. Sophia Mero, right field, 1 of 3. Holly Farmer, shortstop, 1 of 3. Talia Jenkins, catcher, over 2 with 2 left on base. 25 at bats, 1 run, 1 bat in, 4 hits, 1 walk, 4 strikeouts for left on base. Holly Farmer with the double, Cape Penberthy with the homer. Georgia Kreider, Sophia Mero both charged with defensive error, 1 each. Grand Canyon, Sidney McRae, center field, 1 of 3 at the run scored, 1 walk. Reagan Holtorf, second base, 2 of 2 with the run scored, 2 walks. Jada Cooper, first base, 1 of 3 with the walk, 5 left on base. Morgan Campbell, pinch runner, sets right field. Trinity Martin, left field, over 3 with the run scored, 1 walk, 1 strikeout. Emily Gonzalez, designated player, sets first base, over 2 with an RBI. It's Rita, pinch ran and scored. Addison Schiffert, right field, 1 of 1. Elena Satcher, pinch hit, went over 1 to strikeout, 2 left on base. Tinley Lucas, catcher, over 1 with the run scored, walk, strikeout, 1 left on base. Mackenzie Nolan, shortstop, over 1 with the run scored, 1 RBI, 1 walk, 1 strikeout. Ali Pond, third base, 1 of 3, 2 RBIs. 20 at bats, 6 runs, 6 hits, 4 bat ins, 7 walks, 4 strikeouts, 8 left on base. Reagan Holford with the double, or Holtorf. Addison Schiffett and Mackenzie Nolan with sacrifice hit each. Emily Gonzalez with sac fly. Ellie Pond caught stealing. Emily Gonzalez, Addison Schiffett, and Tinley Lucas for each hit by pitch once. Reagan Holtorf with the defensive error. Reagan Holtorf, Jade Cooper, and Mackenzie Nolan each credited with being part of double play each. Pitching rights, Olivia Bauer. Couldn't get a single out as a starter. 2 hits, 2 runs, both third and 1 walk. Cody Crabtree pitched 2 1/3 innings. 3 runs, 9 earned, 3 walks, 1 strikeout, 2 wild pitches, 3 hit batters. Julia Rose, 3 2/3 innings pitched, 4 hits, 1 run that was earned. 3 walks, 3 strikeouts, 1 wild pitch for Grand Canyon. Natalie Fritz, who picked up the win with 5 innings, 3 hits, 1 walk, 4 strikeouts. Lily Camp, 2 innings pitched, 1 hit, 1 run that was earned. Talia Jenkins was charged with the pass ball defensively for the Broncos as a catcher. Cape Penberthy with the solo homer in the 7th prevented the shutout for the Broncos, or prevent the Broncos from being shut out. That home run was their 9th of the season and 17th extra base hit this season. In the second game, Holly Farmer went at 3 at the double and is hitting .333 in conference games. And just earlier this afternoon, because I'm recording this late at 9 on Tuesday, April 14th, they played in Pocatello at Idaho State and they lost that one 3-5. There is no recap available for this game right now, so we're not going to worry about a recap. Excuse me. The loss dropped the Broncos 20-26. The win for Idaho State advanced to 30-16. Broncos got 2 runs in the 5th, 1 in the 7th. for 3 runs, 6 hits, 1 error. Idaho State jumped out early to a 4-0 lead in the first. Picked up a run in the second for 5 total runs, 5 hits, no errors. Casey Aguinaga picked up a 13th win. Lula Ray McMurray picked up her 5th loss of the season, and Lizzie Tomasini picked up her 2nd save. Overcast skies, 2 hours, 4-minute game. Brown with this RBI single to shortstop in the bottom of the first. Scoring Yee, advancing McDonald 2nd, then Groves 3-run homer to left field, scoring McDonald and Brown to make it 4-0 in the first. Bottom of the second, Yee RBI homer to left center to make it 5-0. Broncos got some runs back in the 5th on a Galore Stroh RBI double down the left field line, scoring Quint Sutherland advances, and with Stroh advanced 3rd on throw. Make it 1-5. They became 2-5, and top of the 5th on a Cape Benbert the RBI double down the right field line, scoring Stroh. It became 3-5, and top of the 7th on a Cape Benbert the solo homer to right center. For the Broncos, Quint Sutherland, center field, 0-for-3 with the run scored, 1 walk, 3 left on base. Galore Stroh, second base, 2-of-4, 1 run, 1 batted in. Riz Gonzalez, left field, 0-for-4 with the strikeout. Cape Benbert, the third base, 2-of-2 with the run scored, 2 batted in, 2 walks. Jojo Kreider, first base, 0-for-2, 3 left on base. Keely Veria, pinch hit for Georgia, then designated player. She went 0-for-2 with the strikeout. Maya Flint, catcher, 0-for-2 with the walk, striker 1 left on base. Sophia Romero, right field, 2-of-3 with the strikeout. Rusty Riley, designated player, at first base, 0-for-3 with the strikeout. Holly Farmer, shortstop, 0-for-2 with the walk, striker 1 left on base. 27 at bats, 3 runs, 3 bat ins, 6 hits, 5 walks, 6 strikeouts, 8 left on base. Galore Stroh and Cape Benbert with the double each. Cape Benbert with the homer. Maya Flint charged with the defensive error. For Idaho State Bengals, Alyssa Yee, left field, 2-of-3, 2 runs, 1 bat in, and 1 left on base. Cameron McDonald, 1-of-3 with the run scored, 1 strikeout. Jenna Kearns, catcher, 0-for-2 with the walk and a strikeout. Ava Brown, center field, 1-of-3 with the run scored, 1 RBI. Cindy Groves, first base, 1-of-2 with the run scored, 3 batting in, 1 walk, 1 strikeout. I think Cindy Groves is a former Bronco, I believe. Yep, yeah, she transferred and wound up at Idaho State. Renee Chavez pinch ran for Cindy. Jaden Moore, right field, 0-for-3 with the 1 left of base. Gloria McGreevy, right field, defensively. Olivia Robinson, designated player, 0-for-2. Kira Day, pinch hit, and Joe Walk. Kendi Dudley, third base, 0-for-2 with the strikeout. Rebecca Quinn, pinch hit for Kendi, went 0-for-1. Belle Navarrete played second, was 0-for-1. McKenna Shaw, pinch hit, she went 0-for-1, 2 left on base. 23 at bats, 5 runs, 5 hits, 5 batting in, 3 walks, 4 strikeouts, 4 left on base for the Bengals. Alyssa Yee and Cindy Groves with the homer each. Jenna Kearns with the steal, and Belle Navarrete with the hit by pitch. For the Broncos, pitching, Lula Ray McMurray picked up the loss, going 1 2/3 innings, 4 hits, 4 runs, all earned, 1 strikeout. Cody Crabtree, 2 innings, 1 hit, 1 run that was earned, 1 walk, 3 strikeouts. Olivia Bauer, 1 1/3 innings pitched, 1 hit batter. Charlie Durant pitched an inning, 2 walks surrendered. For the Bengals, Marley Goluskin pitched 3 innings, 2 hits, 3 walks, 1 strike, and 1 pitch. Casey Aguinaga picked up the win, 2 innings pitched, 2 hits, 2 runs, both earned, 2 walks, 4 strikeouts. And Lizzie Tomasini, who picked up the save, 2 innings, 2 hits, 1 run that was earned, and a strikeout. And Jenna Kearns for Idaho State was charged with the pass ball. Up next with Broncos, they will be hosting UNLV this weekend. The first game of the weekend series is at 6 p.m. on Friday when they host UNLV. On April 18th, this game 2 will be at 2 p.m. and will definitely be sure to be at the game on Sunday at noon, because it sounds like they're doing Bark in the Park on Sunday, I believe. I'm just going to quickly check on my phone, double check my phone. Yep, Bark in the Park. So fans are encouraged to bring their dogs to the ballpark for the home game on Sunday against UNLV. Trying to look up the standings for the conference right now. Going into this weekend, Grand Canyon is in first, 14-2 conference play, 41-5 overall. They lost one in a row. VAT is second, tied for second at 11-5 in conference, 30-14 overall. 1-2 in a row. UNLV also tied for second, 11-5 conference, 24-18 overall. They've won 4 in a row. Fresno State is tied for third at 8-8 in conference, 19-17 overall. They've won 2 in a row. Colorado State is also tied for third at 8-8. 20-21 overall. They've lost 2 in a row. New Mexico is 7-9 for 5th place. 19-22 overall. They've lost 1 in a row. Right now, Boise, San Diego State, and Signal State. Right now, Signal State is 6-10 and 6th, tied for 6th place. 21-20 overall. They have lost 1 in a row. Boise State also tied for 6th at 6-10 in conference, 20-25 overall. Lost 2 straight. Utah State is 5-11 in conference play, 16-25 overall. They've lost 4 in a row. San Jose State is 4-12. Conference 12-27 overall. They've won 1 game in a row. So right now Boise State is in the bottom of the standings, or toward the bottom. Right now, we can say we're tied for 6 right now, but if you go based upon how it looks on the conference side right now, Grand Canyon number 1, Nevada 2, UNLV 3, Fresno 4, Colorado State 5, New Mexico 6, San Diego State 7, Boise State 8, Utah State 9, San Jose State 10. Go based off of ties or terms of conference record. Grand Canyon 1, Nevada, UNLV tied for 2nd, Fresno, Colorado State tied for 3rd, New Mexico 4th, San Diego State, Boise State tied for 5th, Utah State 6th, and San Jose State 7th. I mean, that's with ties, but yeah, right now Boise State is on the outside looking in when it comes to the conference tournament, because the top 6 teams get in. They got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 games left on the season. They can make some headway. I mean, they should win 1 or 2 games against UNLV. Then after that, again, they play at San Diego State. Again, they're right neck and neck with San Diego State in the conference standings. So that's going to be a huge series. Again, they finish up the season against San Jose State. So I'd say they can probably get maybe out of the remaining 9 games. We'd love to see them get either like 7 wins. Let's get 7 wins. I think they could find their way into the conference tournament inside the top 6. But again, they have a 3-game weekend, a 3-game home series against UNLV. Right now, UNLV is 24-18 overall, 9-5 in conference. They've won 4 in a row. They are 5-4 on the road. They start up the year at the UNLV Leadoff Classic, losing to CBU in 5 innings, winning 5 innings against UIC, losing against CBU, losing against UIC, losing in 5 innings to Purdue. Then the UNLV Desert Classic, they lost to UC Davis. Mercy rolled Quinnipiac in 5, lost against Seattle. Won Mercy roll against Quinnipiac again, lost against UC Davis. The UNLV Rebel Classic, they beat Valparaiso, lost against Utah Valley. Mercy rolled in 6 innings Idaho State. Mercy rolled in 5 innings Merrimack, then they beat Merrimack in the traditional 7. Then they played the GCU/ASU Classic. Lose against UC Riverside, losing against number 23 Arizona State, winning in 6 via Mercy roll against Eastern Illinois, winning against UC Riverside, and losing via Mercy roll in 5 innings against Wisconsin. Then the UNLV Red and Black Classic, they beat Utah Tech in 6 innings via Mercy roll, beat North Dakota State, beat LMU, lost against North Dakota State, lost against LMU via shutout. Then the Star Conference played. They won 2 out of 3 at San Jose State. Took on Utah Tech in a non-con home match, winning in 5 via Mercy roll. Hosted the Aztecs, won 2 out of 3. Played at Fresno, won 2 out of 3. Hosted Colorado State, won 2 out of 3, one of which was via Mercy roll in shutout fashion. Then the swept New Mexico in the doubleheader. Hosted Utah State, won both those games, and again this weekend they're here in Boise. Next weekend they play at Grand Canyon. Then the final weekend of the regular season they will host Nevada. As a team, UNLV right now is sitting 312, batting average, OPS of 909, 235 runs as a team, 334 hits, 66 doubles, 9 triples, 41 homers, 212 runs batted in, 541 total bases, 505 slugging percentage as a team, 130 walks, 42 hit by pitches, 179 strikeouts, grounded to play 16 times, on base percentage of 404, 11 sacrifice flies, 26 sacrifice hits, 38 out of 45 on steals. As a team, their ERA is 4.39, 1.69 walks and hits per inning pitched. As a team, they are 24-18. 9 complete games, 1 shutout, 3 saves, 268 innings pitched, 345 hits surrendered, 216 runs allowed, 168 earned runs allowed, 108 walks, 124 strikeouts, 49 doubles surrendered, 6 triples surrendered, 21 homers surrendered. Batting average allowed of 307. They've thrown 15 wild pitches, hit 22 batters. Terms of fielding as a team, one 1,244 catches, 804 putouts, 388 assists. It's 52 fielding errors, 958 fielding percentage, 21 double plays, 37 stolen bases allowed. They've caught 3 runners stealing. And catchers have surrendered 11 pass balls. Going into this weekend series, the Broncos are 20-26, 6-10 in conference play. They are 5-7 at home. So they have not had the best success at home on Larson Park this season. In terms of team batting, they're hitting 267 as a team, 779 OPS, on base plus slugging percentage, 1,191 bats, 214 hits, or 214 runs, 318 hits, 63 doubles, 4 triples, 38 homers, 191 RBIs, and 503 total bases, 422 on base slugging percentage. They've drawn 144 walks, 30 hit batters. They've struck out 232 times, grounded to double plays 11 times, 36% on base percentage, 15 sacrifice flights, 21 sacrifice hits, and the Broncos are 29 out of 39 on stolen bases and attempts. Pitching wise as a team, 4.49 ERA, 1.701 walks and hits per innings pitched, 1 complete game, 1 shutout, opportunity, shutout, 7 saves, 297.2 innings pitched, or 297 2/3 innings pitched, 337 hits allowed, 227 runs allowed, 181 earned runs, 173 walks, 203 strikeouts, 41 doubles, surrendered 9 triples, surrendered 38 homers, surrendered 29 bat average allowed, 46 wild pitches, 25 at batters. In terms of fielding, Broncos have 1,351 catches, 893 putouts, 406 assists, 52 errors, fielding percentage of .962 as a team, 20 double plays, 56 stolen bases allowed, caught 28 runners stealing, and Bronco catchers have only surrendered 6 pass balls. So we'll see how the Broncos softball team does this weekend. Again, 9 games left in the regular season and conference season. I'd say they need to win 7 of these next 9 to at least have a shot of playing in the conference tournament this season. If not, their season will be over on senior day. So again, Broncos, I believe, have to win 7 of the next 9 games in order to try to find their way into the top 6 to be able to play in the conference tournament this season.